Welcome to this free webinar, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a value-packed webinar. We're going to give you updated information for 2022 and 2023 in regards to business credit. We're going to talk about how you can get up to 1.5 million in business credit and financing. Now, this is combined financing from different resources. This is based upon previous clients who have our training and our system to be able to get all types of funding, all types of credit, and more for their business. So stay tuned, watch this entire webinar because we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We're going to be talking about misconceptions. We're going to be talking about all of the different information that has been floating around on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram about business credit. There is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of misconceptions, and I'm really going to break this down in this video because I've helped a lot of people get business credit and financing for their business. So I know what I'm talking about. I've done it for a lot of people. I'm going to show you some results in this video, and I'm going to show you what it takes to actually obtain financing for your business. And keep in mind, when I say financing, I'm talking about all types of funding for your business, whether it be credit cards, lines of credit, loans, equipment financing, and more. So financing is not just about business credit. It's about all of the types of different funding that you can get for your business. So my name is Shayla. I am going to be presenting this webinar to you today. I'm going to be giving you the information that you need to know about business financing and business credit and how you can actually start getting credit the right way for your business and start getting approved. A lot of people do not talk about how you can actually get approved. They just give you the different banks. They don't tell you who they pull from. They don't tell you what they require. They don't tell you how to actually have your business set up correctly, how to have your paperwork set up correctly, and all of that. We're going to talk about all of that in this free webinar, so keep watching. So a little bit about me. I am a full-time entrepreneur. I have been full-time since 2015. I actually need to update that because I just crossed 7 years. So I've been a full-time entrepreneur for 7 years. I've helped 100 plus business owners get loans and credit for their business. I've taught thousands of business owners how to get business loans and business credit online on my YouTube channel. There's over 98,000 subscribers, almost at 100,000 subscribers at the time of recording this webinar. I've taught thousands of people how to make income online as well. Before I even started talking about business credit or anything like that, I was talking about how to actually make money and actually how to start your own e-commerce business. That's actually how I got into credit and everything, because I had an issue with my e-commerce business. I started off doing e-commerce. The money from the sales that I was getting ended up being held in PayPal and Stripe because I was dealing with a bad supplier who shipped out bad products to my customers, and then therefore they end up doing like chargebacks and stuff like that. And it caused my account to get put on hold for 180 days. So the money got held up and I couldn't go out and continue the business, continue the marketing on Facebook and Google, and continue to pay the VAs and also pay for inventory for a new supplier and things like that because of the money being held up. So that's what got me into credit, because I never really knew about personal credit. I really didn't pay attention to business credit either because there wasn't a lot of information on the internet about business credit. And I really didn't know about personal credit either back then. Now, this was about 4 years ago when this happened. I started to really get into credit in 2020 during the pandemic. And that's when I started to upload videos on YouTube about personal credit and business credit. I started to learn more and more about personal credit and business credit and begin to fix my personal credit. Then I started to working on getting business credit for my different businesses. And so I've also taught hundreds of business owners how to generate leads and sales via social media. I was also talking about how to get sales with Facebook ads and Google ads and things like that. I had a course about drop shipping that included that information. But that's just a little bit about me. That's just a little overview, pretty much letting you guys know that I do have credibility and I do have results. So I'm not just a random person on the internet talking about this stuff. And we're going to show you in this webinar proof of results. We're going to show you case studies and all of that. So definitely keep watching. Stay tuned. Do not click off of the webinar. Don't close the page or anything like that. Just keep watching. So what we will cover today is how you can immediately get business credit. So I'll show you how you can get some credit for your business that is going to help you to start generating a business credit score for your business. Now, these will be starter business credit builder accounts. Just like you have starter credit accounts for personal credit, there are accounts that you could use to start your business credit profiles for business. So these accounts require no credit check, and we're going to talk more about that. No personal credit check. And you can actually use these accounts to start purchasing things for your business, for your office, or whatever you may need to start your business. We'll also talk about how you can access loans even when the banks say no, and even as a startup with credit challenges, or if you have lack of collateral. Now, we're going to talk about a special offer towards the end of the webinar where we're going to be able to help you, even if you have credit challenges. We're going to help you be able to fix your personal credit while building your business credit and more. So this is something that I don't think anybody is doing. So you definitely got to watch this entire webinar. Can't stress that enough. And you'll also get a playback of this webinar. If you watch this webinar to the end, you'll get that as a bonus. So most people fail to get money to grow their business. And this is because most people try to go directly to their bank to get money when they need money. And most of the time, business owners do not have their businesses set up properly to be able to get approved for funding. Also, most business owners do not understand that business credit can be built without affecting their personal credit. So the good thing about business credit is that you can get a lot of business credit that will not even show up or report to your personal credit. Now, there are some cards that will actually report to your personal credit and your business credit. Those are the business credit cards that you want to stay away from, but you have to know which business credit cards those are before actually applying for those. So, for example, the Capital One Spark Classic credit card will report to your personal credit. So if you get that credit card and use the entire credit limit, that utilization is going to show up on your credit and it's going to affect your personal credit score. It's going to drop your personal credit score significantly because that utilization is going to shoot up. So that's very important, and that's very key information that you have to understand. Is you have to get the business credit cards, lines of credit, and all of that will not report to your personal credit. You have to get the ones that will only report to your business credit profiles. Also, many don't understand the business credit building process. And then many entrepreneurs don't know that money is actually available based upon their business strengths. So there are lenders out there that will give you a line of credit or a loan based off of your business revenue. So if you're doing $10,000, $15,000 per month in business revenue and you have okay personal credit or decent credit, they will look more at that business revenue than they are looking at your personal credit to approve you for a line of credit or a loan. And that's called alternative lending. There are lots of fintech companies that are coming up that are offering that kind of financing to business owners. So this webinar is for you if you are looking for money to start or grow your business. You want high limit credit accounts and loans that aren't linked to your personal credit. This means that they will not show up on your personal credit profiles. You want the easiest and fastest way to get the most money for your business. So I know you're probably wondering, will this work for you? I'm here to let you know that it will work for you. Even if you are a startup, even if you've never set up your business credit profiles, it can work for you if you do the work and set up your accounts or your business properly to be able to obtain funding, credit lines, credit cards, and all of that. So here are some results, and I will blur out their names and all of that for security reasons. So here's some results. Someone got a $4,000 credit card, business credit card with Chevron and Texaco. Someone got a Staples business credit card, JCPenney's, Uline, Office Depot, another Office Depot. Someone received $2,000 from ExxonMobil, another JCPenney, $2,600 approval, $4,000 approval, $9,000 AMX, $50,000 line of credit. Got a line of credit from Dell, another one from Racetrack. So lots and lots of approvals. A lot of those accounts didn't even require for those people to even use their personal credit at all. They didn't even have to provide their social security numbers. It was strictly based off of their business credit profiles and using their EIN and Dun & Bradstreet numbers. So you can get a lot of credit without even using your personal credit to get approved. And then there are some credit that you can get using your personal credit, but it won't show up on your personal credit. It will only show up on your business credit profiles. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So keep watching. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that is in the business's name. It's obtained in the business's name using the business information. So with business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score. So it's separate from the personal credit. So just like personal credit, business credit can be reported to Experian Commercial, Equifax, as well as Dun & Bradstreet. There are other companies like PayNet and CreditSafe. Those are some of the main business credit reporting agencies. So once good business credit is established, the business will be able to qualify for high limit revolving store credit cards like Office Depot, Home Depot, Sam's Club, Costco, Dell, BP, Walmart, even MasterCards, Visa cards, Amex cards, and auto loans. The business becomes more lendable, providing easy access to credit lines and loans. Now I'm going to clear up something right now. So business credit and personal credit is important when obtaining business credit. You need both. There are some people out here that will say you do not need to have a Dun & Bradstreet number. You do not need to even build business credit. That is foolishness. Do not listen to those people, because those people have never helped anybody obtain business credit. They have probably gotten 1 or 2 credit cards from their bank, and now they think that they know everything about business credit. There are lots and lots of banks out there in the United States, and lots of banks have different requirements. A lot of banks actually will go ahead and check your personal credit and your business credit. If your business credit is not yet established, but you have perfect personal credit or even good personal credit, you can still sometimes get credit cards for your business, but you still will need to have that Dun & Bradstreet number, because you definitely want to go ahead and establish business credit report so that you can continue to get more credit cards, because you definitely want that credit card that you get to report to the business credit reporting agency so that you can get larger lines of credit, larger limits on your credit cards, as well as be able to purchase vehicles and homes and things like that, because they do look at your business credit. It is important to have good business credit and good personal credit, because they're going to look at both most of the time. Now, there are going to be places like store credit that you can get from Home Depot, Amazon, Sam's Club, Office Depot, Staples, gas cards, and all of that you can get without even having to provide your personal credit. Or let me be more specific, without you having to even have good personal credit. They're not even going to look at your personal credit at all for those places. Now, places like Sam's Club, they do have MasterCards that you can use at any location, any merchant that accepts MasterCard. There are places that have Visa cards. It might have the store brand on there, but it'll also be a Visa card that you can use anywhere. Now, for example, Amex, their business credit cards, when they are going through the application process, they are pulling your personal Experian, and they are also pulling DNB, which is Dun & Bradstreet. So that's an example of a credit card company that is going to pull both personal and business. Another example is Capital on Tap. Capital on Tap will look at your business Experian credit reports, and they will also look at your personal credit reports to give you an approval. So for those people who are saying on YouTube, some people say it on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, that you do not need to have business credit whatsoever, they're lost. They don't know. They haven't spoken to these companies. They haven't helped any other business owners get business credit at all. So they don't even know what they're talking about. Also, the local banks and credit unions will also look at your business credit reports as well. I've talked to a lot of banks and credit unions, the mid-sized banks like Regions, other banks like Bank of Texas, the credit unions and stuff. They will also look at your business credit reports. Most of them will either look at DNB or Experian. Also, here's a quick disclaimer. Financial institutions change their requirements all of the time. Sometimes they will pull from a certain credit bureau, and then they may change it 6 months down the line. So keep that in mind. All of the requirements and all of the different data points change from time to time. Also, for auto loans, Ally or Ally, however you want to pronounce it, they also provide auto loans for businesses, and you can get those auto loans without having to use your personal credit at all. They will go ahead and check your Dun & Bradstreet credit reports to give you an auto loan. You can even get an auto loan with zero down and a very low interest rate if you have your business credit reports established well enough to be able to get that. So why is business credit awesome? So it has no effect on your personal credit. Like we talked about before, no adverse impact on your personal credit scores. Now, this is only if you do not default. As long as the account is open and good standing, that account is not going to report to your personal credit. Now, there are some accounts that will not report to your personal credit at all, and it only reports to your business credit reports, and your business is only responsible for that debt. Like I said, those are the accounts like the store credit accounts like Home Depot, Amazon, Staples, the gas credit cards. Some of the gas credit cards will ask for your personal credit, and if you default on that, they'll report that to your personal credit. But as long as it's open and good standing, they will not report that to your personal credit. So business credit is fast to build. Honestly, to me, it's faster to build business credit than it is to build personal credit, because when it comes to personal credit, a lot of the lenders, they look at your inquiries, they look at your utilization and all of that. And if you have too many recent accounts, they'll deny you. Or if you have too many inquiries, they'll deny you. It's not like that with business credit. Also, when it comes to business credit, you can get way more money than what you could get on the personal side. Your chances are greater when it comes to borrowing more money, like $50,000, $100,000 at a time on the business side than it is on the personal side. So your limits are 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit, and that is per the SBA. So you can get approved even if you can't get a bank loan or alternative financing, even as a startup. So you can get approved for credit, store credit for your business, which is really helpful actually, because if you have a real business that needs actual physical products from like Home Depot, Staples, say if you're in real estate, you could use Home Depot credit to do your entire projects, or Lowe's, or if you need office furniture, you can go to Staples or Office Depot and furnish your whole office, get everything you need to start your business with that type of credit while you're working on your personal credit. Even if you have bad personal credit, you can still get that stuff regardless of your personal credit. Now, there are also business credit cards that you can get even if you have like a 600 credit score or a 625 or something like that. There are banks that will give you credit cards. We have all of that information, so just stay tuned, keep watching. You can get access to loans and credit lines so that you can grow your business, and you have a competitive advantage over the businesses that really don't have any funding, any lines of credit. You can get business credit as long as you live in the USA, as long as you have a business in the USA. And you can also build business credit for multiple businesses. This is huge. So having an LLC or a corporation really separates yourself from the business, and you can be able to build your business credit for each entity that you have, and it's going to separate everything. So your business credit for business A is not going to show up on business B, and it's not going to show up on your personal credit. So therefore, you can go out there and fund different companies and get business credit for different companies without it affecting each other. You can even get business credit as a nonprofit, and you do not have to buy trade lines or shelf corporations to do this. You can start with a brand new LLC to start building up business credit, to start getting credit from stores, to start getting revolving lines of credit, and even credit from banks. You don't need to be in business for over a year or anything like that. So your business credit quality determines if you get approved for a business loan, how much you'll get approved for, and the terms that you'll pay. So again, business credit is important when it comes to getting credit cards, lines of credit, and loans, just like your personal credit, because again, they look at both. You can be denied financing based upon your business credit quality, even if you have no business credit established. Let's look at some actual reports. So you can be issued a failing business score, even if you have no credit reporting, because an unestablished credit report actually makes you look like your business is unestablished or on the verge of possibly filing bankruptcy. So here is a failing business credit score. This is the IntelliScore Plus from Experian. So this is a 28 out of 100. DNB and Experian go up to 100 as far as the scoring. And as you can see here, the credit limit recommendation is 1,000. The financial stability risk is a 6, which means it is medium to high risk. So on the financial stability risk score, that also goes up to a 6. So this score here is showing that it's in the red, and the factors is showing that it's because of a lack of active trade lines. So that's pretty much that having an unestablished credit report is not good. You'll have a failing score if you don't have any active trade lines, especially when it comes to, and as you can see here on the payment and legal filings summary, there are no trade lines reporting. So even one account reporting which you can get immediately after watching this webinar. You can go from no score or a failing score to a great score to become more lendable. So this is what a great score looks like: 98 or 96, and then you have a 55, which is low to medium risk, and then they're recommending a credit limit of 2,500. They're in the green, and as you can see, it's one trade line reporting. All right, so as you continue to grow your credit, the business reporting agencies recommend you for more and more money. Just like you saw on the previous slide, it was recommending a credit line of 2,500, even though they only had one account reporting, and that was a net 30 account. So this would help you get higher approvals on your business credit cards, loans, and credit lines. So again, this is a failing score. That is a great score. The yellow right here, this is a medium score. Even with a medium score, it's still a recommendation of 6,900. This is just some examples of some good business credit reports. So highly successful businesses in America have business credit. So Facebook, they have business credit. This is their Experian business credit report. Dell, they have business credit. Microsoft, Apple, Pilot Travel Centers, Publix, Walmart, Mars Incorporated, Clean Slate Credit Solution, Success Tax Relief. So how do you actually build business credit? This is where we're going to get into the steps. Before we do that, we're going to talk about a little case study here. So this is what this couple had to say from Success Tax Relief. They said that we went to our bank to get a line of credit and they turned us down. We got started with the business finance suite, which we're going to talk about more in this video or in this training. So just keep watching. They set up their business credibly. They built their business credit. And after following the steps, they've been able to secure over 96,000 in business credit. It's actually more than that. When they gave this testimonial, it was at 96,000. They also got approved for an American Express Platinum Business Credit Card that has no limit. And that was an instant approval. They didn't have to get that message that said, we'll get back to you in 7 to 10 business days. They got an instant approval. So step one, what you're going to do is you're going to build your business credibility. So you're going to set up that business the correct way. If you already have a business, you're going to go back and you're going to make sure that everything is set up correctly and that your business looks credible. So lenders and credit issuers have a secret unpublished set of approval standards that you must meet to get approved. If you meet these standards, you get an automated approval. You don't meet the standards, you don't get an automated approval. You typically get denied immediately, or you'll get that message that says, we're going to review your application and we'll give you an answer within 7 to 10 business days. That usually means you have been denied. You must set up your business credibly before getting credit and financing. To save you any headaches and any trouble, you need to set it up correctly before you start applying. So you're going to set up your entity, preferably a corporation or an LLC. Stay away from business names that indicate you're high risk. So you want to keep the words like credit, real estate, or investing out of your business name. If you have a CBD company, you want to probably keep that out of your business name. You want to get a main business name that is going to be general. For example, like Smith Business Consulting. You want to then get your EIN number for free from the IRS. Get the licensing you need to operate legally. Is different in every state and is different from the types of businesses out there. So you have to figure out what licensing that you need to have for your particular state. Some states will require like a sales tax ID or a license to sell if you're selling physical goods. So you definitely want to do that research and see what licenses that you need to have. And also a real quick tip, before you go out there and apply for your EIN and your LLC or your S Corp or your C Corp, you want to make sure that you go ahead and get your business address already set up and already established. That way you don't have to go back and change everything. So get that set up first, get your phone number set up, and then use that information on your application for your LLC and on your application for your EIN number so that everything matches. That is a big reason why people get denied for business credit, is because their information does not match on the Secretary of State. It doesn't match on their EIN filing. And so it makes your business look like it is not credible. And that could be a reason for denial. So you want to make sure that all your online listings have the same information as what's on your application. The details must be congruent. Also, you want to get a professional email and a professional website. Do not use Google email. Do not use Yahoo. Do not use none of those free email addresses. You want to get a domain name and you want to purchase a email address from that domain provider. So for example, if you use GoDaddy, when you purchase your domain name, they're going to give you an option to add an email, and you could set up an email address with your domain name. So it's going to be like admin@yourdomainname.com, or you could do help, or you could do info@yourdomain or domainname.com. That makes you look more credible. And make sure that you have your website set up as well, because these lenders actually will research you online. They will go see if you have a website. They will go see if you are listed on Google. They'll go look at all of that. And they'll make sure that your address is at a business address. So you want to definitely get a business address. Do not use a PO box. Do not use a UPS address. Those will not work. Also, make sure that your business phone number is listed in the 411. So you want to go to Grasshopper or Ring Central to get a business phone number. And you could even go to GoDaddy. I think it's called GoDaddy Smart Line or something like that. It's an app that you can download, and you could get a business phone number. And I think Verizon also came out with a program similar to where you can get a business phone number through an app. You have it downloaded on your phone, and you'll use your phone to operate your business phone number as well. You'll receive text messages and calls just like you had a separate cell phone or a separate phone. Be all on one phone. Also, you want to make sure that you have a fax number as well. It's not 100% needed, but it is good to have a fax number. So step 2, you're going to get set up with the business reporting agencies by first seeing if you have a business profile established with them. So you'll go over to Experian, you'll go over to Equifax, and you'll go over to Dun & Bradstreet, and you'll see if you have a business credit profile set up with them. If not, you'll establish that through their website. And this is all free. You'll get your DUNS number with Dun & Bradstreet. It's free to get that. You can also fix inaccuracies, because sometimes if you do have a business credit profile already established, sometimes it'll automatically establish when you set your company up. So that's why I said on step 1, you want to make sure that you get that business address and everything set up correctly before you file for anything. Because if you use your home address or an address that you don't want to really use, it's going to populate sometimes a business credit report with that old information. Even if you don't have any trade lines or anything, or any credit cards that are reporting. Sometimes I know Experian will sometimes automatically set you up one once they see that you have already set up your LLC and all of that. So step 3 is to get initial credit. So just like consumer credit, you can't really get credit for your business unless you have established initial business credit profiles and an initial score. So just like with personal credit, when you don't have a score at all and you don't have anything reporting on your personal credit, you really can't get approved for anything but those starter credit cards. You can get either those starter credit cards that kind of have a high interest rate, that are not from the big banks, or, you know, the most common banks like Bank of America or Chase or something like that. It'd be those rinky-dink like First Progress type of cards that you can get without having a credit score. Those are called starter cards. So when it comes to business credit, there are starter credit accounts that you can get to start establishing your business credit profiles and scores. So there are 3 ways that you can get initial trade lines added to your business reports. The first way is to pay $1,500 plus to DMB for their credit builder, which I would not, that is a waste of money. And it only will build your DMB credit reports. And though most trade lines can't even be reported. So I wouldn't do that. I'm going to show you 3 accounts that will actually report, that does not require any prior business credit reports or business credit scores to be established. And it also does not require that you have good personal credit. You can just get these without even having to worry about anything being linked to your personal credit or anything like that. It's just starter vendor accounts that's going to help jumpstart your business credit profile. So here we go. All right, so the first program that we're going to talk about, or company that we're going to talk about that will report to the business credit reporting agencies, is eCredible. So this particular company will report your office payments, your leasing for your office, your mobile phones, as well as other vendor accounts that you may have that do not report to the business credit reporting agencies. And you want to actually get that reporting so that you can boost your scores. So they report to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, CreditSafe, and Experian. This program is only $9.95 per month. And that particular payment that you're paying to eCredible for the Business Lift program, that is going to also be reported to the credit bureaus as well. So you're going to be able to add a couple of trade lines at one time to the business credit reporting agencies to jumpstart your business credit reports and start generating a score. So let's go over to pricing. So it's going to be a $49.95 setup fee, and then it's going to be $9.95 per month. That reporting to the 4 credit bureaus that they actually report to. So there you go, right there. There's one account that will report to the 3 major business credit reporting agencies, as well as Credit Safe, which is another business credit reporting agency that's not as popular, but it is used sometimes by different institutions. So another one is Creative Analytics. So they also will report to the business credit reporting agencies. They will report to Equifax and Credit Safe. So how Creative Analytics works is they will give you a Net 30 account to allow you to purchase services for your business to help grow your business. So they have SEO services, they have website services, logo design services, social media marketing services. So if we click on view all services, we can see all of the services that they offer. You'll be able to set up a Net 30 business account with them and then go and purchase some services that you will need for your business and then pay them back or pay them within 30 days. That's what the Net 30 means, is that you have 30 days to pay your invoice, and they will report your payments to the credit bureaus, and they'll also give you a certain credit line. You could be approved for $1,000, $2,000. They'll let you know the credit line that you'll be approved for, and that's going to be how much you can actually charge to your account. And you'll be able to use that to purchase all of these different marketing services. So what you'll do is you'll click on business credit account, click where it says credit program info and FAQ. You'll be able to see here exactly what you need to supply on the application. So you'll need to have your tax ID, which is your EIN number, your DUNS number, and that's pretty much it. And of course, you'll have to be operating in the United States. So for their Net 30 account, it is going to be $79 per year, and then you'll get a limit of $1,000. And then you can also get credit increases up to $11,000. And then they also have a brand new program that they just released not too long ago, which is the Founders Circle community. They build your business credit on autopilot with monthly auto pay for their monthly subscription. And they'll report an initial line up to $12,000 to Equifax and Credit Safe. And then you'll get access to their exclusive digital library as well. So that's really cool. That's one of the most popular programs that they have. So that's it for Creative and Analytics. The next one is Uline, which is pretty popular. You can come here and purchase all types of products for your business, packing products, office supplies. You can purchase boxes, carts, cleaning supplies, retail items. So if you have a retail store, you can purchase shelving, office furniture. You can purchase things to operate a store. So it's a lot of stuff that you can get at Uline. They will give you an initial credit line once you sign up with them. You will need to provide all of pretty much the same information that I showed you for Creative Analytics. You'll need to do or provide your EIN as well as your Dun & Bradstreet number, because they will be reporting to Experian and Dun & Bradstreet. So once you apply and you get approved, you'll be able to purchase anything on their website and they'll ship it to you very quickly. So there you have it. Those are 3 different accounts that you can get to start jumpstarting your business credit reports and start generating some business credit scores. So another way to do it is if you have good personal credit right now, you can secure up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc, 0% financing for your business, even as a startup. And this is our credit line hybrid program that we offer, where we can get you up to $150,000 in unsecured business credit cards that you will use your personal credit to get approved for. These credit cards will not require that you have any tax returns or anything like that. So therefore, you can get these as a startup. You can start an LLC today and start getting these unsecured credit cards tomorrow. So this comes in the form of 5 business credit cards with the cash out capability that report to the business reporting agencies, but they do require a personal guarantee, which means it does require that you use your personal credit. So you will need to have at least a 680 credit score in order to participate in this particular program. These accounts give you 5 different trade lines with high limits. So you get 5 different credit cards that will total up to $150,000 in funding in business credit cards combined. So you can get initial business credit with starter vendors who will give you initial credit even if you have no credit, no score, or no trade lines right now. So those are the ones that I just got through showing you: the Uline, the Creative Analytics, and the eCredible. Those vendors usually offer net 30 terms, which means you have to pay your bill every single month. So the no credit check starter vendors, like the ones that I just showed you, are very hard to find most of the time because a lot of them do not even report to the business credit reporting agencies. So some more starter vendors will include Quill, Uline, like I just said, Wells Fargo secured credit card. So here's some results from someone who is using our business finance suite. They were approved for a MasterCard shortly after starting their business credit building process. Now keep in mind, Fuelman is a fleet credit card company. They issue out fleet cards to businesses, and they also have MasterCards as well that you can use anywhere. So their regular fleet cards will only be used for like the auto repair purchases as well as gas, but the MasterCards you can use anywhere. Someone got their order from Uline. Someone was approved for $5,000 with HD Supply. More approvals. So in step 4, 5 reported accounts, you can start getting revolving accounts with limits 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit without a personal guarantee. And there also are cards that you can start getting with a personal guarantee as well. We give you options for both. These include store credit cards with the most major retailers as well as fleet credit. So here's an approval for Dell Financial Services. This is their business credit program where you can get all types of computers and stuff for your business. So here's some more results. We got some MasterCards from BP. So they offer MasterCards as well that you can use anywhere. Like I previously said at the beginning of this webinar, there are store branded cards that also are offered as MasterCards, as well as maybe gas station cards or gas cards that are offered as MasterCards as well that you can use anywhere. So it may say BP, but it's a MasterCard that you can use anywhere. It may say Sam's Club, but it's a MasterCard that you can use anywhere. They have a MasterCard and they have a store card that you can only use at the store. So here's another case study. So this lady was able to get $2,000 in business credit from Sprint. Amazon, she initially was able to get $4,500, $5,000 from Tractor Supply, $5,000 from ExxonMobil, $6,000 from Fuelman, $7,000 from BJ's, $8,000 from BP, $10,000 from Lowe's, $12,000 from Apple, $15,000 from Shell's. You could literally buy everything that you need to buy for your business from all of these different places and not have to use any of your own money out of pocket. And these companies, most of these companies, will allow you to do this without even using your personal credit, without them even checking your personal credit. So it's optional for you if you want to use your personal credit and personally guarantee different credit cards, but you can still get a lot of credit cards with just using only your business credit. She was able to get $15,000 from Office Depot, another $15,000 from Sears, $20,000 from Costco, $40,000 from Best Buy, $40,000 from Dell. Ford also has business credit to be able to purchase vans and trucks for your business. You can get auto loans from Ford without even using your personal credit. You can strictly use your business credit because it'll be able to stand on its own to where you won't even have to supply your social security number at all to be able to go get a Ford truck or a van for your business. Roofs Plus approved her for over $75,000. PNC approved her for over $100,000. And PNC, of course, that is a national bank that she was able to get $100,000 from. And this was all because she built up her business credit. She built a strong business credit profile to where she was able to go out there and get $100,000 PNC credit card because she had all of this credit that was reporting to her business credit reporting agencies. Let me rephrase that, her business credit reports. And also, disclaimer here, PNC will require that you have to use your personal credit as well to personally guarantee that business credit card, but the amount that you get if you only use your personal credit and didn't have any business credit established would be very low. You would probably only get $10,000, if that. It's going to depend on what you actually have on your personal credit, the accounts that you have reporting on your personal credit, and they'll give you sometimes 10 times what you have on your personal credit. So if you have maybe a $2,000 credit card reporting on your personal credit that you've been having for a while, they may give you $10,000 or something like that for the business side. But since she had business credit built up and she had all of these accounts reporting with high limits, she was able to get a higher limit from PNC because she had strong business credit and strong personal credit. So that is how she's able to get these high limits. It's very hard to get high limits on one account like PNC if you don't have high limits reporting on your personal credit. The only way you can do that is if you have high limits, either higher limits reporting on your personal credit and you have good personal credit. So maybe you have a $10,000 credit card or a $20,000 personal credit card reporting. Then you can maybe get $50,000 from PNC or Bank of America or something like that, but it's not guaranteed. There's other factors that go into that. If she would have just used her personal credit and not went out there and built up her business credit and got these accounts reporting on her business credit, she may have only just gotten $50,000 from PNC and not had any of these other accounts to where she can go and buy computers, cars, and all of that for her business. And most of these accounts, she did not have to supply her personal credit. Therefore, she's not going to be personally liable for these different accounts. That's really going to benefit her in the long run. Or actually, it has benefited her. So here are more approvals here. Here is $200,000 from Pilot Flying J. Here's her showing her credit cards. Here's the truck she bought with her business credit. She's also purchased land. So step 5 is to get cash credit. So with 10 reported accounts, you can start to get revolving cash credit accounts with 100 times or up to 100 times higher than your consumer credit. And you can also get auto vehicle financing. So just like I just showed you with Christine, she was able to get those high limits like the 100,000 and 200,000 credit lines because she had all of those accounts reporting. And she was able to get limit increases on those accounts as well. Some of those accounts, when you get those limit increases, that's going to really help you in the long run to get bigger and bigger approvals because it's showing that you can handle your business debts. All right, so here's some credit card approvals. Now here's another case study. So Marlon McKinney said that he was looking for a fast way to get money to grow his consumer credit business after failing to get approved for loans with several banks. He discovered our business finance suite after getting initial vendor accounts. He continued applying for all types of credit, and now he has over 100 business credit cards, totaling over $1 million in total available credit. He has fleet credit that he uses for auto repairs and fuel, and he also has cash credit with major banks, including Bank of America, Wells Fargo. So most of his credit that he has was secured without a personal guarantee or a personal credit check. There are some cards like Bank of America, Wells Fargo that he did have to provide a personal guarantee for. He's also been able to get loans from PayPal and Cabbage, and those loan amounts have been over $100,000. So how to easily get business credit and financing all in one place. We're going to take a look right now inside of our business finance suite and do a quick overview of how you can get access to a ton of credit all in one place, as well as support and consulting to help approve for all of these different credit accounts to start funding your business. So here's a quick look inside of our business finance suite. This is a software that's going to help you get approved for business funding. We're literally going to tell you everything you need to know to get approved for business funding. We're going to tell you all of the different documents you need, all of the different scores that you may need for different banks. All of the different requirements are listed in the business finance suite. So this is also known as underwriting guidelines. So we put the underwriting guidelines here for each account inside of our business finance suite. This is what sets us apart from a lot of people because they will not tell you what minimum score you need to have, what credit bureaus they pull from, what credit bureaus that they report to, what documents you need to have. Do you need to have tax returns? Do you need to have a DMB number, etc.? So step 1, we teach you how to set up your business the right way to make sure that you can get approved for funding. We take you step by step. There's 10 steps inside of step 1, 10 like sub steps that you can go through to make sure that your business is set up the correct way. Step 2 is where you can start establishing your business reports. So we help you set up Dun & Bradstreet, Business Experian, Business Equifax, and then we also give you information on how to fix your business credit just in case you see something that is wrong on your business credit profiles after you pull those reports. Now, step 3 is to start building your business credit with these starter accounts that do not require a personal credit check. Some of them will not require a personal credit check. Some of them you can get with a personal credit check. It is totally up to you. It is recommended that you start with accounts that will not require a personal credit check because a bunch of inquiries can get you denied for credit. So as you can see here, we are updating this information. We're going to be taking Brex out of here because Brex has recently shut down their credit builder program for small businesses. So that's going to be removed from this system. But as you can see, we tell you which accounts report to which business reporting agencies. We tell you the terms. We tell you whether you need a personal guarantee, which means if you need to supply your personal social security and pretty much personally be liable for those accounts if they default. We tell you if they require that personal guarantee. And also on the underwriting guidelines, we'll tell you what you need to get approved. So for example, I'm not going to click on a bunch of these, but I'm going to show you for Uline. If you click on Uline, you'll see here that we provide you what you need to qualify. So this is pretty much the cheat code. No one else does this. This is the only system where you can get all of the information for all of the different banks. Like we got Bank of America in here, which you need to qualify for a Bank of America credit card. We have AMX in here. We have PNC. We have Citizens Bank, which doesn't do a hard credit check. We have all of this information in here to really fast track your success. So to qualify for Uline, you'll need to have your entity in good standing with the Secretary of State. You'll need to have your EIN number, your business address is matching everywhere, your DMB number, and a business bank account, as well as your business phone number listed on the National 411. And that's pretty much it, because this is a starter vendor account where they really don't require much from you, but every account is going to show the qualifications that you need to have, which is really awesome. And then so on step 4, once you've added at least 3 accounts to your credit reports, you sign up for at least 3 accounts, I would recommend that you sign up for definitely eCredible because they report to all 3. And then one that reports to DMB and Experian, and another one that reports to DMB and Equifax. So step 4 is to monitor your business reports. We show you how to do that. And then we show you how to break it down with the different reporting agencies like DMB, Experian, Equifax, LexisNexis. We show you how to pull those reports. We show you how to pull check systems because sometimes these companies will check your check systems or LexisNexis as well. So you want to make sure that you do not have any negative information reporting on there. And later on, we'll tell you about how you can actually get some bonuses if you decide to get this business finance suite to actually help clean up your personal credit if you have negative items on your personal credit. And that's going to be included for free as a bonus. It's really, really cool. So we'll talk about that more later on. But in step 5, you'll get more accounts. And then you'll be up here once you're done going through the steps. All the way to step 7, you'll be able to see more accounts, which will be the revolving accounts from the banks that you can start to get as well. And they'll tell you exactly what you need to have to get approved. Now, these are mid-sized banks, and these are only the banks that actually are reporting to the business reporting agencies like DMB. Most of the big banks will report to at least DMB. We have Bank of America in there. We have PNC in there. We have Frost Bank, Regions Bank. We tell you exactly what you need to get approved, as well as some of the minimum credit scores. There are banks in here that will actually approve you with a minimum credit score of a 600, a 620. There's even one that may approve you with a minimum of a 550 credit score. So there's a lot of solutions here in this business finance suite. And also we have business consulting that is provided, concierge consulting that is provided with this business finance suite. You get to access our business advisors to help you through this entire process, Monday through Friday. Also, we have a finance team that will also help you as well with getting approved for that credit line hybrid that I was talking about earlier in this webinar, where you can go ahead and fast track your way. If you do decide you want to go ahead and just use your personal credit, if you have good personal credit, if your utilization is low on your current personal credit cards, you can go ahead and see if you can get approved for some business credit cards using your personal credit again. You can get up to 18 months 0% APR and up to $150,000 in total funding. Also, we help you with real estate financing. We help you with equipment financing, SBA financing, and more. So you're not just building business credit for nothing with this business finance suite. We help you get other funding options, big funding options. Once you have went through this process, you're able to get more and more funding because you have built a strong business credit profile. So that's the gist. That's the overview of the business finance suite. Okay, so we have more case studies. So here is a case study from an OBGYN in North Carolina. Dr. Brannon originally needed $417,000 to pay off a tax lien and was in the process of closing his practice. With credit issues and no collateral, several banks had already denied him. Through multiple rounds of funding, he was able to get money to pay off the IRS, expand his practice, and even run for public office. To date, he has secured over $1.5 million in funding through unsecured financing, revenue loans, and a private investor term loan. And he got majority of that funding through the help of our business advisors, our finance team, using the business finance suite, which we'll talk about here in a second, how you can get access to that. So the ultimate solution, you're watching this webinar on your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever device you're watching this on. You're watching this because you want the easiest and fastest way to get money and credit to grow. You probably have already struggled to get money and credit that you need, and you have yet to find a simple solution. You probably have gotten denied a bunch of times, and you're just not having any luck, or maybe you have only been able to get 1 or 2 credit cards, but you need more funding and you're not sure how to get more funding for your business. So here's why our finance suite is perfect for you. You get business credit for your business that does not show up on your personal credit, and you get access to funding for your business to start and grow your business. This business finance suite is available in English and Spanish. So you get a cutting edge technology within the business finance suite software that helps you meet credibility requirements before you even apply. We help you set up your business name correctly to avoid being high risk. We help you set up your business entity and EIN number if you don't already have that set up. We help you with your business address, your 411 listing, the website. We show you where you can get a website and email address very quickly. We actually show you where you can get one set up for you to where you don't even have to set it up yourself. You can set up your bank accounts and your merchant accounts to receive payments for your business. And also check your licensing and online listings for compliance. We help you get set up with all 3 reporting agencies. We help you get discounted business credit reports through NAV. So you're going to save money on that. You'll learn how to fix your business credit reports if you see inaccuracies. You get access to one of the largest supplies of credit issuers, including exclusive sources to start your business credit with all 3 reporting agencies. You get a massive selection of revolving store credit with underwriting guidelines, as well as revolving credit cards from Bank of America, FNBO, PNC. We tell you exactly what requirements that those banks need from you in order to get approved. So our business finance suite, like I showed you a few minutes ago, does not just include starter vendor accounts, net 30 accounts. It includes banks that you can get approved for. A lot of these banks will do a soft credit check. Some of the banks will do a hard credit check. Some of the banks will approve you with as low as a 620. Some of them will approve you with as low as a 600. We have one bank that will approve you, or one credit card that will approve you with as low as a 550 credit score. So we have lots of different options in there for you to get money very quickly, and you can stack all of those credit approvals and get as much funding as possible. We have hard to find cash credit resources that includes alternative lending, fleet credit, and also auto vehicle financing. Now, once you have your business credit built up to a certain point, you can actually get auto vehicle financing without even using your personal credit whatsoever. You can get that financing with strictly just your business credit. We also have a bank that will go ahead and give you a commercial fleet line of credit where you can buy multiple vehicles with that commercial fleet line of credit. A lot of people don't know about this. Also, we have cash flow financing options with no consumer credit requirements. We have asset-based financing with rates as low as 2%. We have unsecured 0% financing up to $150,000. Now that's that credit line hybrid that I was talking about. Also private money, alternative SBA, venture capital, term loans, and lines of credit. All right, so here's a part that we've all been waiting for. This is the part where I tell you how you can get started with the Business Finance Suite. So you can get started today as a part of this webinar and enjoy a big discount, as well as 6 special bonuses that I'm going to talk to you about here in just a second. This special discount is only valid for this webinar. So if you're seeing this webinar right now, this is the only time you're going to be able to get this discount with these bonuses. So you can get the Business Finance Suite with coaching included. That's with our business advisory team included, as well as our finance team that is going to help guide you with building business credit, as well as obtaining other types of funding for your business like SBA loans, real estate financing, and more. So this is for a one-time payment of $24.99. Normally this is $49.98, which is pretty much $5,000. So you're getting a 50% discount on this package. So you're getting a software with coaching included. No one else is doing this. No one else is going to provide you with the 6 amazing bonuses that I'm getting ready to tell you about in just a second. A lot of people charge $5,000 to $10,000 for this type of coaching and software. So time versus money. It will typically take you 18 to 24 months to do this all on your own. You'll literally be able to get started very quickly and start getting credit accounts very quickly. It really depends on how quickly you're able to follow directions and get your business set up credibly and follow what we have laid out for you in the software. The average time will take 6 to 12 months to get your business credit built up to a point where you can get those 6-figure lines of credit, those 6-figure credit cards. But to get that initial credit, you can start getting credit very quickly and start building up to the point where you can get those, again, 6-figure lines of credit and credit limits on your credit cards. So how much can that extra 18 months with limited to no money cost you? It can cost you a lot. So it's an easy decision if you want to be able to get financing for your business, credit for your business without the pain of being denied as quickly as possible in half the time that it will take you to do it by yourself. I want you to go ahead and click the button below this video or the link below this video to go ahead and get started today with our Business Finance Suite. Once you complete your order, you'll receive your login details and credentials. You'll receive a welcome call from one of our business advisors within 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. It usually takes less than that. But wait, there's more. You'll also receive these bonuses. So the first bonus that you're going to receive is a 30-minute fast start one-on-one consultation with me. This is $150 value. You'll be able to get a consultation with me where we're going to map out exactly what you need to do for your situation, for your type of business. And it's going to be a customized action plan for you to get funding as quickly as possible for your type of business, for you to be able to meet your specific goals. You also will get a DIY credit repair guide that's going to help you clean your credit yourself. You're going to learn how to clean collections and repossessions off of your credit, even late payments, bankruptcies, and more off of your credit. Starting in as little as 30 to 60 days, you'll start to see deletions if you start the process and go through that ebook and follow it and do all of the steps the correct way. Also, you'll receive a DIY credit repair letter package. You're going to get over 25 DIY credit repair letters with the actual laws attached to help you get items removed in as little as 30 days. So you'll also get letters for different reasons. So there's letters for the late payments, there's letters for repossessions, there's letters for different things that you can actually use with the laws attached to those letters to help you get those items removed, because it's going to be factual disputing. You're going to be able to get those items removed using the law. Also, you'll get a list of 10 plus no credit check credit booster accounts where you can actually boost your credit, personal credit, up to 100 points by just adding these no credit check credit builder accounts to your credit to help you boost that score if you have bad credit, or if you are repairing your credit, or even if you don't have much credit at all. It's going to help you with building up your personal credit. Bonus number 5, a secret lenders list. This is a $199 value. We're going to actually give you a big list of lenders, and this is for the personal side, on all of the lenders that will pull from different credit bureaus. We tell you what credit bureaus that they pull from. We tell you the minimum credit scores that people have gotten approvals with, and more. So this is very useful. So you can strategically go apply for different credits or different credit accounts without getting a bunch of inquiries on one credit bureau. Or if you have a credit bureau that is in better standing than one of the other ones with a higher score, you can just go to that particular lender that's going to pull that particular credit bureau. You also will get a list of over 200 business grant opportunities. And if you don't already know, business grants are free money, free funding for businesses that you do not have to pay back. You'll also get a proposal letter template, which is going to help you actually get approved for those funds. So you'll be able to fill that out and present it to the business grant opportunity to increase your chances of approval for those funds. So this is a total value of over $945, and you're going to get all of that for free. You heard that correct, for free, when you go ahead and sign up today and go ahead and purchase our business finance suite. You'll get access to all 6 of those bonuses. Again, that's a total value of $945. You don't have to pay an extra $945. You'll get that for free. So we do offer 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We have business coaches waiting to help you get everything set up and running. We will work with you until you're able to get approved for the financing that you need. We are here to help you start and grow your business with the Business Finance Suite. We're here to help you get as much funding as possible. We're here to help you build business credit so that you can grow your business. So go ahead and click the button below this video or the link below this video to get started with the Business Finance Suite. If you have any questions, there will be either our email or our phone number on the checkout page for you to contact us with any questions. To recap, when you order, you will receive concierge, advisor, business credit building support Monday through Friday, except holidays, and 6 exclusive bonuses valued at $945. You'll get access to the Business Finance Suite, and that's going to be 24/7 lifetime access. So it's a one-time payment. If you go ahead and pay the full payment, you get a lifetime access to the Business Finance Suite. Now, there may be a payment plan available on the checkout page. If there is a payment plan available on the checkout page, you are only able to keep lifetime access if you make all of your payments. If you do not make all of your payments, of course, you won't be able to keep the whole lifetime access. So also, we'll help you fix and dispute inaccuracies on all 3 of the credit reporting agencies. You'll get fleet credit with no PG or credit check. Some will require a PG and some will not. You also get access to auto vehicle financing in your business name, and this will be without a PG. We do have lenders in there that will not require you to provide your personal credit, or they will not check your personal credit for approval. They'll only check your business credit. Also, you'll get access to credit monitoring at a discount, cash flow financing, and collateral financing starting at only 2%. Also, you'll get up to $150,000 in unsecured financing that reports to the business credit reporting agencies. And this is a personal guarantee option where we help you get 5 business credit cards. We actually help you do that. We do the applications for you. That's our finance team. So that's pretty much a done for you service. You get finance officer support, which is going to help you with the other funding options, again, like SBA loans, term loans, real estate financing, and more. You get a free 411 listing, a ton of credit resources, a ton of different little known banks, mid-sized banks, and more. Also, 6 bonuses. You get the 30-minute coaching call with me, $150 value. You also get the DIY credit repair guide, $99 value. You get the DIY credit repair letters, also at a $99 value. You get a list of 10 plus no credit check credit booster accounts to help you jumpstart your credit and to help boost your scores up to 100 points. That is also at a $99 value. Bonus number 5, the secret lenders list, that is at a $199 value. And then also you'll get the list of over 200 business grant opportunities at a $299 value. All of this is total at a value of over $945. So again, go ahead and get started. We have business coaches waiting for you to get set up to help you get everything up and running. We will work with you until you're able to get financing. We're here to help you start and grow your business. No one else is doing this. No one else is providing support. You can keep watching YouTube videos. You can keep scrolling through Instagram and TikTok and get confused with all of the misinformation, with all of the different gurus out there thinking that they're experts when they really haven't even helped anybody get any type of credit. So click the button below this video or the link below this video, whichever one, to get started. This may be on YouTube as a replay sometime in the future. So go ahead and check that description. If it is on YouTube, check and see if there is a link in the description, or it may be in the pinned comments. So go ahead, get started. You're getting a 50% discount on the regular everyday price, and you're going to get 6 bonuses that is totaled at $945. We already have a ton of business owners already getting success with the same system. We want you to be the next success story. So make sure that you go ahead and get in right now before we raise the price, because the price will actually be going up to $299 or $2,999 very soon, and then eventually back up to $4,998. So make sure that you go ahead and get started right now. That's it for this webinar. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have gotten all your questions answered. If you have more questions, there will be an email on the checkout page or a phone number for you to call to ask a little bit more questions if you still have some questions about the Business Finance Suite. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned to the end of this webinar. Peace out.